Welcome to News from Down Home, where I discuss things that I think are interesting from my hometown, Princess Anne, Maryland, news in the past. My family moved there from Western Pennsylvania in 1903, and many of my extended family still live there. I regard it as my hometown, even though I left there at the age of 13, not by any choice of my own. I certainly enjoyed wandering the fields and the forests of Somerset County, Maryland, when I was a little kid with my three-legged dog, Rin Tin Tin, I called Rennie. So we're in the Maryland Herald, which was the paper of record in Princess Anne up until the 1980s. And we're talking about on Tuesday morning, January 4th, 1916, an interesting thing I wanted to go over that I saw, and that was a new mandatory law that they were talking about implementing in the state of Maryland that would require compulsory school attendance for 100 consecutive days mandatory. That was in a bill passed going through the legislature. Now, what happened was before that there was an attendance law that was optional in 17 counties that exempting six other counties, requiring only 4 months of schooling. Under the operations of this law, most shocking conditions prevailed throughout the state. In the six counties exempted from the law, 11,326 children were out of school the previous year. In the entire state, 42,000 white children were out of school and 15,500, they call them colored children. We say African American or black now. In other words, there are approximately 3 illiterate white children in the state to every illiterate Negro child. Pretty interesting stuff. The 4 months of school attendance required by the old law is not exclusive of the holidays. So this is very interesting. They're trying to get these kids that are working in factories, they're working on farms, and they're trying to get them to actually get an education, which they really did in school back then, unlike I think a lot today. So let's look at a walking tour of Princess Anne, Maryland from the Look Up America series. We're on the Rufus Parsons house. That was 30448 Prince William Street in Princess Anne. And a few things of note about this house. Rufus Parson was a farmer and promoter of the Eastern Shore Railroad. He built his handsome Greek Revival house in 1858, setting it on a high foundation to give it an impressive stature and provide room for a basement, which is not common there, as I understand it. My granddad had a basement, but the water table's so high, a lot of people don't have basements, they have crawl spaces. So the Parsons sold the house in 1861 for $3,300, which was a lot of money back then. So we'll stop there, and I hope that if you ever stop by, if you're ever on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, going to Ocean City, stop by Princess Anne, look around some of the old houses. There's a lot to see there. Thank you.